Time goes by so slowly. Time goes by.
Greetings. This is our first era review of 2024. It has been a long time coming since we tackled Madonna and her catalog. Confessions on a Dance Floor, or Confessions for short, is her 10th studio album released in 2005. Essentially her reinvention from the disastrous American life, which we have yet to discover. This album is tracing her back to her roots, where she started with dance music. Knowing the record is also regarded as one of the pop bibles and extremely recommended with the fans alike. Without further ado, let us dive into this glittery settlement where the disco lights shine through the eyes. One of the most, if not the best, recent releases of Madonna is Hung Up. To open with this track is a statement. The lyrics examine the distress of a lover not picking the call from the other end. The ticking of the clock sound deliberately captures the feeling with the words, which is a clever detail. I am going to be a broken record throughout this album review for the rest of the production. Together with the clock sounds, the synths fading in and out to build anticipation is the highlight of the polishing opener. It is sampled from the legendary group ABBA's Gimme 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 A Man After Midnight. Completely gives the earworm status of the song until today. It is so superb. Madonna's vocals are consistent, yet she spices it up in the bridge part. Mostly the chorus is the same energy, but the repetition is also intended. Hung Up is the only recognizable track if you display this album on the general public listening to Madonna. It has definitely taken the world by storm, especially on TikTok slowed version, which is enigmatic in its own way. The iconic legacy this song holds is honestly powerful. Track 2 is my favorite. I have to tell you the beauty of Get Together as trance music masterpiece. The lyrics talk about enticing a stranger to get together with her. I viewed it differently in my part, which really ascends this song in another level. I would argue the central theme is about friendship. May you see the artwork for this single, it comes the point across. When I said Hung Up has great production, Get Together for me is equivalent to the gates of heaven. The synths and electric feel this song dance upon the listeners with crafted wonderment. Takes you to a journey of a lifetime, a roller coaster of pure emotion. Her vocals are gentle within the track, which gives the intimate type of delivery. She reinforces the soft-spoken words, and together with the other elements, it manifests an otherworldly trance. From the moment I heard the song, it is definitely my top priority to listen to. The magic on this track erupts is astonishing, and I lived every second of the sound presence. It is the energy and passion which I applauded the most. I believe the album's order is immaculate. Presenting Sorry after the two songs cannot handle the area of magnificence. These three songs are the Holy Trinity. Going back, Sorry is a continuation of Hung Up. She is sick and tired for all the sorry this man exclaims. A powerful and confident aura with a hint of her translation abilities. Again, the production is top-notch. I will say anticipation is a common factor throughout the songs. The synths, and there might be a guitar there, I find them appealing as the song progresses in outstanding fashion. The delivery and her vocals are shining in the track. I love the vocoder effect and the repetition, especially on the latter half. The bridge and the refrain take you into another dimension. The feeling is so electric and spotless. Forgive me. Sorry is also a great track. I definitely love the overall creation and putting together the composition. Another great listen to this album. There is one experimental song in this album, it would be Future Lovers. It enables you to feel a sense of power and stimulation. Not that kind of stimulation. A sensation of relief, perhaps, such as an experience in doing yoga. The song basically puts you in a trance with its avant-garde presentation and hypnotic communication. The words are simply invitation to know what is about future love.
Forget your problems, bills, and loans.
The production itself is very interesting. Sometimes it overpowers the vocals in the background, which is intentional. It samples I Feel Love by Donna Summer, granting the futuristic and hallucinating set of sounds. I touched on the vocals already, and while she does mostly speak, the words engrave the point across. There is this funny bit where she is imitating a mosquito, the purpose of my living. The song itself is quite unique. I find this also as a transitional track or an interlude. The unconventional ingenuity surpassed the transcendental succession of the music itself. I Love New York is something. Lyrically, it is not necessarily a magnum opus. She literally said, gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss, New York. How the city is much better compared to the others like Paris and London, which is, yikes. Definitely a downgrade. I take it necessarily as tongue-in-cheek, but I may understand people seeing this as her dissing other countries.
Just go to Texas, isn't that where they golf?
If the lyrics did not suit to your liking, the brownie points came in clutch for the production. Electric guitar as an instrument touches my soul, and it was needed for this song. Immerses you and gives the feeling you step into the glamorous city just by hearing it. Vocals are also a commendable element in the entirety. Adore the effects and ambiance. Her enunciation makes it more spacious and stronger.
Off of my street, get off of my street, get off of my street.
Unpopular opinion, I am an I Love New York defender. Fully ignore the lyrics and focus on the grandness of the central production. A guilty pleasure, if you will. Let It Will Be is a great mediator. Despite the questionable grammar of the title, it satisfies the midpoint throughout the long album. It discusses fame and going through the motions of life. This is her epiphany or realization point track.
Now I can see things for what they really are.
What I love about this track is the production, again. However, this separates from the early stage of the album, which is more upbeat and iconic. The violins coming in harness the state of drama. I definitely love her vocals in this one, though it may be a time that it comes off as too repetitive. The refrain after the verse is the surprise. It is so filled with anticipation. When it finally dropped, it is astounding.
Just watch me burn. Oh, let it be.
Track 6 is my comfort song and always one of my favorites. Only has a few words to say, but it surely made an impact in my book. Now we get to the second half, which is starting to get introspective. Forbidden Love delves into a story of two lovers with different beliefs, statuses, or outlooks. This makes their love exposed to naked norms, which questions if they should be together or not. It is an interesting and relevant premise. Production value there is. There are times you just get to vibe and rest for this song. The song itself is your checkpoint to breathe from all the upbeat ones from the previous. The music is mesmerizing and romantic. Her vocals are gentle and softer. It is a lovely gesture to put in a relaxing yet stunning effort with all the elements.
Just one touch, just one breath.
This track is a booster of a grower. I started liking the song the more I listened to it, and it is a great song in its core. Jump is standard pop at its finest. The way this and Vogue got featured in Devil Wears Prada is what makes the movie 10 times better. For an application use, Jump would be that song to make it on your playlist when walking to go to work. The lyrics scream being an independent individual, making it alone in the world and building your own path to destiny. Like the song, the production rises, which gives off the reassuring moment. The progression's fluid and gives a sense of a lifelong journey to achieve a goal.
There's only so much you can learn in one place.
The vocals are gorgeous in this one. She delivers well and enough to create this motivational track. Jump is an easy win for its aspiring message for a common individual. It boosts energy to make it at the end of the day. It is a good song as well.
How high are the stakes? How much fortune?
How High is the complete opposite from the previous track. The way Jump and How High is interconnected by title name is a clever clue. Lyrics are much more darker than the inspiration and Jump, reflecting on leaving your legacy and the pressures of fame, waiting if it is still worth it by the end of it all.
Was it all worth it? And how did I earn it?
Where there is darker lyrics, there is a dance beat in the music. Although it is quite jarring to hear about questioning life while breaking it down on the dance floor, it got back to the electronic feel similar to the first half of the album. Her vocals are good. The vocoder is also an added bonus to convey the emotion. Not my cup of tea, but I can appreciate its place on the album. It adds the darker tone in the confessional lyrics. Oh boy, Isaac really solidified another gracious spot. This song is just a story of itself and it is executed purely well in all aspects altogether. She's joined by another singer, which I will just put the name on the screen. Lyrics atone to be about the fear of flying, endorsing a foreboding essence. The words mean so metaphorically that it pulls in the magic with its spiritual and cultural continuity.
Wrestle with your darkness. Angels call your name.
What separates Isaac from the others is the production. There are some disco elements, but it is paired together with a hint of foreign influence. The result is the manifestation of a grandiose track. Her vocals do shine in this part together with all of the others. I cannot specify the greatness of this track. It just captures the finest of details. Isaac is unexpectedly a powerful, mysterious song. It pushes away the normal production but still maintained its cohesion in the album.
You push me to go the extra mile. You
Push is an okay song, mainly about having a friend that motivates her in the darkest of times. Even on her worst days, there is that person who pushes her to get back on the game.
push me not to lie or not to hate. You push me when I want it all to end.
I will say the production is kind of bizarre. It is hard-hitting but not fluid in motion like the other songs do. It comes across as very intense. Madonna's vocals are okay as well. She reinstated her melody from Like a Prayer, which is a good callback reference.
Move I make, every step I take.
Honestly, Push is not my favorite, but I can appreciate it. It is kind of an okay song with a simple message, similar to Jump.
Like it or not, you
Like It or Not is a striking closer. Being unapologetically you is the central theme in this track, a message which exudes self-worth and inner confidence.
fill up your cup and let's drink the wine.
I love the striking sounds like the whip in the production. It does not come off as intense like Push does, but it gives anticipation. Dominating if the adjective fits in the box. Vocals are quieter but with an aggressive undertone. Her delivery is stunning and I love the uniqueness of the song itself. Overall, the last two songs in the standard version are my least favorites. However, it does not take away the passion and craft showcased for the whole album to survive through. Let us get into the bonus tracks. Fighting Spirit is probably my favorite out of the bunch. Similar to the message of Jump, only living the journey rather than starting it, keeping that fighting spirit to make through life's ups and downs. The production is cohesive like the others in the album. Her vocals are also stunning as well. I definitely like the track enough to listen to it a few times. It is quite special to me. Super Pop is like a game. It has some political and opinionated words in a span of seconds, showcases her acknowledgement of the issues and furthermore wanting to reach the top of the game. The production reflects of the playful nature of the song with its hard-hitting specialties. Her deliveries are unserious and probably intentional. This song is okay in my book. History is one of those songs which is hard to find and interlude worthy. Again, it ties back into a similar theme of addressing issues only of a little words. The production is 70% of the song and it really shines through. The anticipation is back and takes time in presentation. Her vocals are minimalistic and the vocoder is an added bonus. Another good bonus track in my opinion. And with that, the album review is over. Honestly enjoyed the whole record and definitely recommended for dance music enthusiasts. I would prefer listening to the non-stop version if it is available. The transitions in between the songs are more impactful and gives a spiritual experience. Dance music is really enchanting and I love every single bit of production in this album. The only dated part is the length, which if it is non-stop pop, it is understandable. Her vocals shine in different parts, however, the repetition in constant motion establishes a catchy element. The lyrics, while short, intended with care, as you progress through the record, it gets darker. I love the quality and the messages it conveyed, such as empowerment, love, and issues revolving around the world. Now let me show you my ranking and my overall rating for this album. Now let us get into the music videos. Hung Up showcases what an infectious dance beat really is. It displays Madonna in a pink leotard dancing by herself to practice. Then we get to see other dancers in different walks of life dancing their heart out. The main applauding moment is the dancers are given a chance to shine for the video. In the end, this hypnotic sequence is fulfilled and anticipated a releasing finish for everyone in the club. Partying and getting together in neon lights with DDR. It is a video which completely matches the vibe of the song itself. Sorry is a continuation from Hung Up. Madonna gets into a party van and picking up strangers to have a little fun while on the road. While it is of its time, it might be borderline kidnapping in the end. By the latter half, she participated in a dance battle cage. Another dance-centric video, yet this time it focuses on an aggressive and confident execution. It serves also with stunning visuals and colors similar to Hung Up. Get Together is a weird one. Mainly the recorded bits of video are when she performed at the Coco Club in London, and I would rather watch it than this. It is probably the most abstract and visual effects centric out of the bunch. There is a European version which is much more preferable in my book. The bottom line is that we are robbed. I guess it matches the transcendental quality of the song, though a better execution in the theme is a must. Jump gets back into square one. Instead of the London streets in both Hung Up and Sorry, we get to travel to Tokyo. The world matches the impression of the song, with the colorful neon lighting on the backdrop. Her outfit is definitely an attention grabber, especially that wig, and the fluid aerial motions of the dancers. Exactly what to envision when talking about a song of Jump, filled with rapid movements and larger-than-life scenes. While every music video in this era serves the purpose to correspond with their song, except for Get Together. Only thing with the loose plot is Sorry, but the rest is pretty much a homage to dance in general. It features a whole variety, where the dancers are more on display to curate the unity that the album advocates to. I find the different shots appealing, and the extravagant display of it all is intricate comprehension. All of them did not disappoint, except Get Together. The album cover is one of a kind. It features Madonna in a polished dancer pose with the remnants of disco lighting in the background, which fills the space on a pitch black room. The vibrant foreground introduces the embellished lettering. It is scenic and colorful composition. If you thought you have seen the best of the artwork category, you are mistaken. This might be my favorite Madonna photo shoot ever. Every single detail and outfits are quite unmatched for the likes of other albums. It values color and saturation to a long shot. Drives home the glittery optimistic scenery of a disco dance hall. She dons several key elements: leotards, pumps, subtle jewelry, and most importantly, that hairstyle. That hairstyle is the magnum opus of it all. Her makeup is glittery and matches her outfits quite nicely. The poses in the photo shoot are to die for. Tried several times to contort without cracking a bone. The tour does not also disappoint. Every single look in this era is majestic gold. Now these are my top 5 looks which I am marveled by. This piece is symbolic of her forgiveness. To give history, Madonna got into a horseback riding accident and got her bones broken. She was recovering when she made the album, and when the horse imagery is present, it is a sign of her making peace. The outfit is partly grand and dominating with its accentuated details. The look from the Sorry music video is impactful with its given constriction, but still maintains dance mistress. When the Grammys occurred, she dons this outfit again, but with added details in the corset part. It is equally stunning and impressive. The hair is also a different touch and maintains grace. I cannot stress how defined this look is. The feathered collar leather jacket is something I want to have, but without the I Love New York strap. Partly edgy and a bit aggressive, which matches the vibe of the track. Those shoes are also glorious as well. As much as the original hung up fit is iconic, I gladly compared the tour version due to its layering. The purple on purple is a statement and a matching polish. I love the shades and the heels as well. When she reveals what is underneath the jacket is a staple point to get into the song itself. Very fitting for a tour closer. Last and definitely not the least, mind you, in the album photo shoot every piece takes a win, but this official ensemble is the goated. The heels, the hair, and the frilly top work together in unison. I find its vibrant presentation a step further into a dance record. It is feminine, especially with the pose and an added bonus of a mirror ball in some of the shots. My overall conclusion to Confessions on a Dance Floor: a non-stop dance record with a penchant for precise and ready-to-dance palette, dancing in tune to feel the music itself. Themes of accomplishment, fame, goals, and love confined in the space. Ideally, the album progressively becomes deeper but still maintains the tone of each track. Production pulls in the listener. The synths and various instruments harmonize together in a prolonged period, keeping the listener on ears at all times. Photo shoot is flawless, and outside of that is gorgeous as well. Every single outfit is accounted to be about dance grace while still looking sophisticated. If I were to choose my number one Madonna album, this is the one. It is just completely a fun, full time, and an interesting dance album. Definitely a lovely record with optimistic undertones and fresh composition to be released at a date, except for its length. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Comment on what I should review next or your thoughts in this album. I will see you in the next video, and have a pleasant day.